Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. So, I know I said I was going to do a review on Spider-Man, and I am, and it's going to be spoiler heavy and everything because I'm sure everyone's seen it, and I have a lot to say on that. But before that, I want to talk about Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, which I got to see just a little bit ago, depending on when this goes up. So, this is a movie from Luc Besson, and I've loved some of his other movies. Like Fifth Element was really good, and I would almost say that this is definitely more on lines with that movie. But he also did Leon the Professional, and I love that movie too. Lucy he did, and not a huge fan of that. And I know there's some others out there, right? So I'm not going to really get into plot. I'm more or less going to get into some of the points of the movie. We have Dane DeHaan as Valerian. We have Cara Delevingne in the movie. We have Clive Owen in the movie. We have Rihanna in the movie. And I'll say this. Of everyone that was cast in this movie, I think Rihanna was the perfect cast for her talent. And for those that have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, this movie was based off of a comic book series. I have not read the comic book series, so I don't know anything about it. Visually, this movie, for the most part, really hit on all cylinders. Like, it was quite stunning. I don't think it's worth the 3D that I saw it in. But, I don't have the 2D to compare it to, so it's hard to say, but I just don't feel like it really popped out at me with the 3D any more than it would have normally. But I did like it. I thought the visuals were great. I thought the audio, for some reason, seemed to be toned down. I don't know if it was the theater I saw it in, or if that was just in general. It just didn't feel like the sound was quite hitting me like it would at home, with my surround sound. It felt like more like I was watching something on TV with just the TV volume. So I don't know what the deal was with that. But I'll say this about it. As far as the acting goes, I was very torn on the acting in the beginning. It won me over a bit. I think Cara Delevingne gets a lot of hate, and I don't know that she quite deserves that, because I thought of the two main characters, she was the one that actually did the better performance, and that may not be saying a lot, but for me it felt like she worked. Like, I liked her, all the moments that she had in it. I thought those were good. So I thought she was a pretty good actress. Dane DeHaan, rather. I liked him when he was back in Chronicle, but I'm not sure that he really sells me for. I mean, he ended up winning me over a little bit in this movie towards the latter half of it, but I don't know. I just don't think his acting was quite on point. But I think the action was pretty cool. The humor, for the most part, actually worked for me. Not outright, like, belly out laughing, but it did work for me. So I thought that was good. The villains, cliche. There's definitely cliche moments. There's some very interesting dialogue that would harken me back to the prequels, and not in a good way, because I like the prequels. But it was an interesting, world, all the world building that was done here. I thought that was very cool, and I liked the flash back moment in the beginning that took place. So I enjoyed this movie. I just didn't love this movie. So giving it a ranking 1 through 10, because I'm still stuck there at the moment. It was between a 6 or a 7, and I don't want to do points, so I'm actually gonna go and give it a 7. I'm going to push and give it a 7 because it was entertaining. It was an entertaining movie. It didn't feel like it was overly long, even though it was like a 2-hour and some odd movie. There's some moments that they could have fixed that I'm guessing was in the original, and the original being dated. You have to bring it up with the times. But and the cast, again, their chemistry, I wasn't entirely convinced on, nor Dane DeHaan's acting in some cases, but otherwise, like I said, I enjoyed it. So what did you guys think about it? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. If so, click that like button, share, subscribe to my channel, and watch my other vids. I do appreciate it. Also, I'm still working on some Star Wars quotes or whatever to use for my new rating system. I'm basically doing a 1 through 5. So I've got a couple down, but I need some help if y'all think of anything. If so, let me know in the comments below. Thanks. And until next time, peace.